If this video found you, it's not by coincidence. The universe has a message for you. Yes, you. I am the seer, the modern day seer, and I am being used as a vessel to communicate this message. And the message is for someone, a select group of individuals who is currently undergoing a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is when you awaken to your truth, when you awaken to your power, when you awaken to your purpose. A spiritual awakening may not always reflect these signs that I'm going to share with you, but these are reoccurring signs throughout the world where people who are being shifted energetically, people who are aligning with their higher purpose, they are experiencing these symptoms. And with a spiritual awakening, sometimes the journey could be extremely uncomfortable. It can cause you to worry because you're not aware of why your body, your mind, your soul is changing in such a fast rate. But this video hopefully will provide someone with a level of comfort, understanding, to know that they are not alone and that you are not simply, or your life is not simply falling apart, it's falling into place. The first sign of a spiritual awakening is a tower moment. And by tower moment, I mean a sudden, unexplainable event occurs in your life where the divine completely shakes your foundation. By foundation, that could be you just randomly losing a job. This could also be a relationship breakup. This could also be a health scare. This could also be a moment where you discover deceit or betrayal from someone close to you, and it completely changes the structure of your relationship permanently. These tower moments, these upheaval moments, while they may seem scary, while they may seem traumatic, they are really meant to shift you to a higher path. The divine is removing anything that does not align with you. And so this tower moment is meant to shake you, awaken you, to start seeking a path of truth. The second sign of a spiritual awakening is the isolation phase, the cocoon phase. Some people may call this the dark night of the soul, but this is truly the most important part of the awakening journey. This is the phase where you are detaching yourself from the world, where you are being called to do the inner work. You are being called to distance yourself from the world, from your family, from your friends. And many of us look at this phase as a punishment, but this is actually the most important part of the journey. This is where you learn more about your purpose. This is where you face your shadows, your fears, your traumas head on. This is essentially when you do the inner work. This is also the phase where you build the most strongest bridge between you and the Creator, an impenetrable bond with your Creator. This is the phase where you truly discover what no longer aligns with you and what aligns with you. The third sign of a spiritual awakening is rapid acceleration of your spiritual gifts. Yes, after you have went through the isolation phase, the dark night of the soul, you discover what your soul purpose is, and then you become in alignment with the Most High, with the divine. You become aligned with your creative and spiritual gifts. So what that means is you may discover dormant gifts that lie within you that you now have access to. So this could be intuitive abilities, you having prophetic visions of an event before it happens. This could also be healing abilities, you being able to heal yourself from sickness, or your presence alone heals those around you. And this is also enhanced manifestation power. Yes, the closer you become to your Creator, the more you can manifest things, your requests, your desires at a fast rate. And the universe will confirm this to you. You could be thinking of someone and they suddenly call you. You could want to start a creative endeavor, business, and then the universe will send you resources, people that align with that desire. This is because you are fully walking into your purpose, and because you have cultivated and built such a strong connection with the Creator, you are now co-creating your life. So during this stage, you realize that your thoughts, your words, even what you believe is so important, and you become more aware that everything I'm saying, everything that I believe is manifesting in my life at a fast rate, so you become more conscious of this. The fourth sign of a spiritual awakening is you stepping fully into your soul's calling. Yes, after you have done the inner work, the healing work, after you have reclaimed your power, discovered your spiritual gifts, your soul then urges you to fully step into your calling and your purpose. This is part of the journey where you are called to serve, to speak, to share, to empower, to lead, to guide. Some of you may be called to start a business. Some of you may be called to start a creative project. Some of you may be called to create a creative solution that this world or economy most urgently needs. This is the most beautiful part of the journey, because after you have done all of the inner work, you are now being called to fully step into your purpose, and it's the most exciting part of the journey. This is where you meet your soul's family, your community, people who have walked a similar journey as you. These are going to be the people that are your best friends, your business partners. So embrace this part of the journey, because it truly is a beautiful journey, a beautiful story. So, if you have made it this far in the video, if any of these signs resonated with you, it means that you are going through an awakening, or you are about to go through an awakening. So, don't get scared, don't get worried when you experience these signs. It simply means that your soul is ascending to a higher state of consciousness and that you have a higher calling. So embrace it. Chosen one. Peace, love, and light.